Did you know that as of March 31st, 2025, there's a new rule that's being put into place with Social Security? So you cannot just do a telephone verification. You now have to have an online verification process done. And let me tell you, I had that online verification process that I had to go through for another government agency a few years ago. And it was really cumbersome. It was really not easy. I had to do a set appointment, and I had to have my documents. It was like, I can't remember exactly. It was like passport and a few other documents. I had to do a video conference with a service agent, and I had to hold up documents, and I had to show my face, and I had to do a bunch of different things. Can you imagine if you're 80 years old, don't really use the internet much, and you have to do that? If you're 80 and you're having to do something like change a direct deposit, or you might be having to do something at 70, and you're not really computer literate, or you don't know how to do this process. Can you imagine how daunting this might be for some people if you now have to do a multiple step online verification as part of trying to apply for Social Security? I just hope people are able to get this done, because if they can't do it online, then they have to go into a Social Security office. And there's word out from within, internal information within Social Security, that there's expecting perhaps 75,000 to 80,000 people per week, folks, not per month, per year, per week, having to go into Social Security offices at a time when 7,000 people are being let go from Social Security and 40 offices are closing around the country. So I think that's going to gum up the works, and it's just going to make it harder for people to get their Social Security benefits or to apply for their Social Security benefits. I'm hopeful that doesn't happen and it's going to all work out for folks, but it's not really looking so good, and my heart goes out to the elderly and the disabled who might be having to try to drive 50 miles or ride 50 miles to get to a Social Security office because maybe their nearby office is closed. So I'm hoping that it doesn't turn out as bad as it's looking like it might be, but I am thankful that I went through the process February before this rule came into play, and actually already had the online verification, so I wouldn't have had to go through that. But I'm just hoping it works out for folks. That's just what I'm hoping.